hit it.
Yep.
Coach, this is our first sit down in Colorado, brother.
Got you.
First of many.
Let me give you my undivided attention.
First of many. How you feeling, first of all? How
Feeling
are
good.
you doing?
It's been a long day, as you know. A little later because I get to sleep in a little bit now more than when the season starts, but I'm still earlier than normal. So it probably starts at about 5-something, about 5:15, 5:30. I'm here. And the day gets started and it don't stop because there are so many different hats that I wear within the confines of the building, and then establishing who we are, what we are, how we are, and why is that. And the commitment to excellence is vital.
Mm-hmm. You know, we have been able to share that initial staff meeting you did.
Mm-hmm.
The comments enjoying how you have challenged that staff to raise up,
Mm-hmm.
that we owe these kids the best we can give them
We
every
do.
day. What is in your personal makeup that just makes you operate that way?
I've never settled. I've never settled for anything in life. I've never settled for mediocrity in any realm in life. That's why baseball was so hard for me, to know that you could fail 7 out of 10 times and still remain to be a superstar.
Yeah.
That bothered me, failing that
Mm-hmm.
much. So I've never been one to settle. I've never been one to allow complacency in myself first and foremost, in others, but to live in the world of mediocrity, man. I don't know how that works. I don't know where the remote control for that is, because mine don't have no batteries. And when it in regards to that, I can't do that. I'm committed to these young men and this staff and this community and our AD, Rick George. I'm committed to this wholeheartedly. I'm in it, yeah, and I can't stop. Like I can't stop. I'm on. You know, the young folks say I'm on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on one every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
You know, you talked about not settling, and you talked about your staff just then.
Mm-hmm.
As I go around and talk to your staff and do segments with them that are coming out, man, you have a number of head coaches on this staff.
Yes, that insulates me tremendously. And some of the guys that hadn't been head coaches, they're capable.
Sure.
They've run programs, or they've been the guy right next to the guy that are very capable of running a program. So I'm tremendously insulated
Mm-hmm.
in regards to a navigational system of when, what, and how, and why. I'm tremendously insulated.
And that insulation, as it relates to you, it also helps develop these young men because they're in good hands.
They're in great hands, not good hands. They're in great hands, to the point that our coaches understand that the goal is to win, but the goal is to win their lives and win their trust and win their respect, and show them and help them get to their purpose. But winning comes in so many different packages. It's not just on the field. It's off the field, in the community, in relationships, in home with your siblings and your folks. There's so many, academically, so many different ways to win, and we plan on trying to eclipse all of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, when you formed the best staff at Jackson State at that level, and now you're at Power 5 and,
Right.
and another best staff at this level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when you get a running back in,
Mm-hmm.
they have to understand they're talking to a head coach and Coach Flee.
Yeah.
You know, your offense coordinator, you're talking to a head coach. It's
That's
not
right.
just Coach Prime. Like,
That's
they're,
right.
they're guys hitting the
Your offensive line coach.
Your offensive line. They know
Right.
what it's supposed to look like.
Taggart's coming too, by the way.
Another head
Coach
coach.
Zim is coming too, by the way. So another 2 head coaches, one in the NFL as well as collegiate field. But not only that, but forget the titles. They know this game and they know kids. And they've been capable of making tremendous decisions with the kids and the young men in mind. So that's what I adore the most. Understanding how to establish the relationships with these young men.
If I didn't know any better, it looks like you're trying to win now. It doesn't look like you're trying to build something for 2 or 3 years.
I don't know what they mean.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You know, a lot of folks, they get these situations, they say, well, it's going to be a year or two and then this and then that.
They're scared. That means they're scared, they're afraid. We're trying to go get it right now. Right now. In all the capacities of what winning is. We're trying to increase academics in our not grades. It's not called APR. That's what it is now. We did it at Jackson State. We plan on doing it again and making sure these kids hit the books and they graduate at an absurd rate. We plan on winning in their hearts and minds. We don't need to have any young men that are young men but yet fathers, and they really hadn't been fathered. We don't need any more of that. We need to teach them the discipline of sex, the discipline of relationships. We want to win in the communities. I want all our kids to be dressed appropriate, not the pants hanging off their butts, not provocative in public or alone. Opening doors for people that are older, and yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, and no ma'am. Just winning in the countenance. And I tell them all the time, even some that I've seen around here, you never know who I may have here with me. It's very easy to have a CEO of a Fortune 500 company that decided to drop by and just meandering around the building with me, that may bump into you, that could change your life with a handshake. You never know. So in that moment, I got to teach them how to win. That guy may say, you know what, Coach, I have 2 positions that starts off at six figures for 2 of your young men that you think are qualified. And what if I just take them to them and then that meeting is absurd? Yeah. The presentation, the way they present themselves is not on point. Those little things, man. Yeah. Those little things.
Be prepared.
I'm dealing with the 95, not the 5.
And by that, you're talking about the 5 that's going to the NFL and the 95 did not.
The 95% that may not.
That may not, yeah.
But the 5% that will. Yeah. They got it. My focus is on that 95 to make sure they're professional. Period.
Yeah.
That's the way we go about it. I play with it.